I've got lots of questions on SEO, but that's just too complicated.
Want quality and free information on search engine optimization? Click on the link found in the description of this video.
Isn't it now? I mean, it's still, is SEO still, well, it's reviews. Is it still social? Is it still the keywords? What's changed? Anything?
Great question. Okay. So what we do is, remember I told you the first thing that we do things kind of in reverse. We do things in reverse order, really. We start with reputation, and then we go to, typically we'll go, well, most of the time, 90% of the time, we go to local SEO. So what is local SEO? In other words, what, you know, how do you actually show up on the maps? Because that's really what local SEO is. So it's 20 to 30% of people will click right here.
Yeah.
In the ads.
Yes.
20 to 30% will click right here on the maps.
Yeah.
And then the remainder will click down here in what we call the organic section. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is the reason why. And by the way, you can see, look at this. How many people are searching for this keyword on a monthly basis? 1,600. The cost per click, Lisa, is $39.
Yeah.
Okay? And the competition is 0.68 out of 1. That's pretty high. Steve came to me 5 years ago and he said, Ryan, we just want to get our phone to ring. And I said, okay, Steve, I'll, you know, there's this new thing called Google Maps. He started showing up here, and see, they got bought out by Mind. He got purchased by them about a year ago. And before they left, I can tell you that from these 1,600 searches a month, he was getting 200 to 300 inbound, pre-qualified, pre-sold customers saying, hey, I'm ready to get going. I want to just know more about your business. I've already seen your ad on Google. I saw you in the map section with all your reviews. And then I went down here and I saw you again in the organic section. And then I went to your website. I'm ready to go. Like let's, you know, how do we sign up basically? So I'll just give you guys an idea here. What that means now is that we conservatively estimate in terms of dollars what's showing up here on the map really means to them for an area that has that kind of search volume. Let's say their conversion rate was, let's say it was like what? You got to convert at least 5 and 100, right? So, yeah. Right? Okay, so 5 and 100, that means 10 new doors a month. And each new door, it could be multiple, but let's just count them as one, okay? So let's just say it's one new door. Each door is worth about $3,000 a year on average. That's conservative. And then you multiply that times 3 years, because that's the average length of time they keep these doors. That's $9,000. Let's just round it off to 10, okay? Round it up to 10. So each one's worth 10. That means if they're getting 10 new doors a month, that's 10 new doors a month times $10,000 in value, lifetime value. That's $100,000 a month that this is meaning to their business, that just showing up here like this with this number of reviews, because look, no one's really close to them. They're a like head and shoulder, you know, winner when people see this result here. There's no one else they're going to call. That's over $1.2 million in revenue, in actual revenue per year. So I just want you guys to understand like how important this is. Now, you might not be in an area that has this kind of search volume, but I can still tell you that over time, this is like the tortoise and the hare race. You know, the hare doesn't always win. It's not always the Google ad. This is why we actually start with the other strategy first. We want to build your reputation so that when people, and then we do your local SEO, so that, because we want you to show up here on the maps, we want you to show up on the maps with a great reputation. So we work on that first, then we work on your local SEO, and then we run your Google ads, because typically you're going to see, and I'll do another search here for property management. Let me just do a search for property management San Antonio.
Just while you're doing that, I mean, it's important for Australia here too, because to show up in the three parts, as you said, to show up in the paid ad, to show up in the Google Map, and then to show in the organic search. So you're on 3 times. Like we don't have the same system, like the multi-list system that you have over there. What do you call it? Not multi-list. What do you call it?
Multiple listings, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, multiple listings. Yeah. So we don't have that. So as an agent, when we promote a property, we actually also attract the buyers. So there's not really buyers agents. We attract all the buyers. So to be able to go into a listing presentation here and to be able to say, this is the way that we're going to attract the buyers, you type in this suburb, like real estate agents in Runaway Bay where I am. And if I'm on there 3 times, well, who's going to be attracting the most buyers? Who else would you list with? Why would you go with anybody else if I'm on it 3 times? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's also a listing tool. It's not only the people that you attract from going to the page. It's also, but by telling owners that you are going to be attracting those buyers as well.
Absolutely, Lisa. It's the owners and the buyers. Because when the owners see that you are going to be the one that's going to adequately market their property, because people are going to see your company, and therefore it's going to be increasing the likelihood they're going to sell their property through your company, then they're going to go with your company, because they know that the buyers are going to potentially buy their house are going to want to go and work with a company that actually has a great reputation. So it works both ways, like you said.
Want quality and free information on search engine optimization? Click on the link found in the description of this video.